Hello my beautiful Taurians, welcome to Taurus Lady channel. Welcome to your love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them? From today, look at my beautiful cap. It's got a Shanghai on it. I went to German market and I got it there. It's lovely. I'm sorry. That's so selfish of me. What I was trying to say is to introduce your reading. This is your love related reading. How do they see you? And how do you see them? On the right hand side, how do they see you? On the left hand side, how do you see them? Of course, remember, those of you who's been following me for a long time, you know that the sides can go vice versa. Energies can be very fluid, so you may find as if the signs do not really matter, but the situation fits into your situation. And if that's the case, go with the gut feeling. Okay, we're gonna look into the possible blockage between you and the person you're thinking of right now. This could be your ex, someone you're not even talking to. This could be your, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, this could be a completely new person you're not even aware of. And we're gonna look into the outcome between you and this person, as well as the piece of advice. Okay, at the end we'll pull a card from the animal spirits messages, because I'm a Taurus lady and I love animals. I know you love them too. Today I'm using the original deck, the one that was made in France. Okay, because I just got a bit bored with the other one, you know. Taurus, so I've done your general reading a few hours ago before I went to work, and it was very clear to me, you know, after the reading, because sometimes throughout the reading, you know, you pick up different messages and then you're trying to make a story out of all of the cards, but it was very obvious. If you haven't seen it, have a look in a general reading Celtic spread, that there's some love offer or just an offer of stability given to you, coming to you, Taurus. But there's one issue with you, okay? Because Venus is in a Capricorn, which is your stars, which is your sister star sign, right? Also ruled by Earth. You very suspicious, you know, you're doubting this particular offer coming to you. So whether there's someone new in your surrounding who is showing you love, you might be doubting whether there would be a good fit for you. If it's an old person reappearing, you might be doubting them as well, based on the past experiences. Okay, what we're learning from the general reading, basically, if you want to know more, go and have a look, but the summary of it is, you know, some of you, some of us, we might be looking at this potential offer of love, stable offer of love, or someone new or old. We might be really doubting it because someone possibly in the past, someone or life experiences, you know, put us in our head and disappointed us. For that reason, we might be thinking more in a sort of negative way about this coming connection towards us, or this coming any sort of offer, you know. So throughout this, we might be feeling more negative than positive. So the advice I've given in general reading, because I want to see if this sort of links to what we're doing here, is, you know, Taurus, I mean, this also applies to me, you know, I understand that we can sometimes change our mindset. Okay, I know people say you can, but sometimes if we've been through shit, excuse my language, it's hard to change, you know, our mindset. But you know, if we cannot doubt every single person, or not every single person will let us down, and not every single person will be unstable in love. Okay, because maybe someone was not stable, someone gave you a love offer that was not stable in the past, Taurus, but there might be someone coming with a stable offer, but you won't see as stable until probably the end of this year. You'll be doubting it, you'll be watching this person. Okay, please do not self-sabotage. So if there's someone offering you love, please give them the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I just thought this was very important for you to know, because you will be influenced by Venus in Capricorn. I said that last week. You'll be even more practical than ever. You'll be like, yeah, all right, so you've got this love offer, and where am I supposed to go? Just jump on a horse with you and gallop and be all happy. And no, you know, you're approaching it differently, you know. You looking first possibly at the negatives of this person, you know, thinking what you're thinking of, what will go wrong, instead of, you know, how beautiful it could be. And this is what I think, I hope, you know, we can look into this, and I hope you can try not to self-sabotage your connection or connections this week, Taurus. Okay, I know it's not easy when you've been through so much with someone who puts you possibly in a negative mindset. It's hard to change for us, but I believe, you know, that that's why you're on here on Taurus, so we can together self-reflect, and all of us together we can try to see the light, you know. And not, because I've been doing this recently, I would put everyone sort of, it may sound stupid, into one basket, you know. There was a time when I couldn't look at men, when I was almost disgusted by men, you know, because I'm a woman, you know. But I mean, it's not about the gender, you know. Don't let one negative experience that maybe made you kneel, don't let it define you. Don't let it define the new person. Don't let it define your life. Oh my goodness, you probably skipped by now. How do they see you, Taurus, the person you're thinking of right now? And they see you with, whoa, 2 cards. Okay, they see you as if you're resenting changes, as you are being very slow. That's what I've just said. You've been very slow in your approach, okay? This is getting to you know, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest energy in tarot, Taurus, okay? So you taking it super slowly, and they know it. They know that you're not ready to do something that is out of your comfort zone, okay? You're not gonna do anything you haven't tested, okay? Knight of Pentacles follows the same routine. Do the same things, okay? Make sure that you know, he believes that the slow and steady wins the race. So your approach to love is just like that, Taurus. And despite of me trying to warn you of not self-sabotaging or not sort of misjudging someone new or assuming that they'll be like someone else in the past, you know, this is a good card. That this person, you know, you're thinking of, they know that you're very careful in love, you're very slow, okay, and you do not like changes, okay? So if you are with someone, it's very hard for you to, you know, break up and leave this person for someone else. So if you are single, it's also equally difficult for you to get into a relationship, Taurus, okay, to trust someone. So this time you're taking it super slow, and you've got some offer of stability you want to offer to someone, this person or whoever is in your life, but you're taking extremely slow, okay? There is a reason for it, okay? It's like no one can rush you here, and it's fine. They know this, okay? They know you are very slow. They might get bored with it, I'm telling you, okay, Taurus, but it's just what it is, right? Like I've said before, it might be their life experiences that made you this way, Taurus. They also view with 5 of Wands, and this came out very quickly, Taurus. So basically the way I see this card is, you know, they might be seeing you, well, it can go in many ways, but internally torn here, okay? But also maybe as if you might be in a competition with someone, you might be in a disagreement with these people, you might have argued with someone, but I think more than anything it's about having an internal conflict, okay, here. Needing to make some kind of a decision, okay? And I feel like you might be asking all of these people, Taurus, what shall I do? Although it's not in your nature, okay? But you gotta, you know, listen to yourself and make your own decision. I don't know, this, you know, 5 of Wands here, I feel like it's more like a, they know that you you know, you are not, how do I put it? When you go to fight for something, you do put a fight, okay? There might be some people you're in a conflict with. So it's like in this connection, there are like in this situation, there's lots of people being involved, but people that you're not on good terms with, Taurus. And they can see this, but this is also about internal conflict, you know, shall I do this or that? And they think that you internally torn about making some kind of a decision. Maybe, you know, you're not sure whether you should speed up or not. Okay, so you're asking your friends, you're asking people in your surrounding, your close friends. Okay, there's too many friends for Taurus here. Usually we've got a few, like a very small circle. You know, you might be asking them, what should I do? Okay, so they know that you internally torn. They also view Taurus with, okay, wow, 5 of Swords in reverse position, and that doesn't surprise me at all, because this came out in a general reading. They see you as if the reason why you're so slow, why you're approaching this love offer, why you're offering this stability to someone so slowly, because you got betrayed in the past, Taurus, here, and it's very clear to me. Okay, maybe you walked away from a third party situation. 3 people on this card, you know. Maybe, you know, I feel like this is a card of betrayal. Okay, sneaking out of uncomfortable situation. And I don't think it's you, it's like someone here, you know, you were affected by this, and that's why you are in 2 minds about this connection. That's why you're so slow, such an air of energy. You're like, I'm not gonna make a mistake this time. I'm gonna be super slow if that's what it's needed, because I'm not having this happening to me all over again. I'm not having someone taking away a part of me. I'm not having someone taking a part of me away, because I feel like that's what happened in the past, and you're not allowing for this to happen. So you might be talking to friends, Taurus. They know it, okay? But let's see, how do you see them? Or what do cards tell us about them? Whoa. Okay, got 2 cards for them. Whoa. Taurus, I'm not sure whether you're talking with them, whether you're on, you know, talking terms, speaking terms, whether this is someone from the past, whether this is someone new. You only know this, Taurus, okay? Because there are many of you out there. Sorry to change the topic, slightly off topic. This cup is so beautiful. I'm not advertising, by the way. I just got it for free. Well, not really. I got mulled wine, and there was a cup with it. So, you know, this person you're dealing with, Taurus, you know, they took a break from you, or they're taking a break. Right now they might be feeling emotionally overburdened. Okay, so maybe, you know, don't get me wrong, maybe you're fighting with them, Taurus. They see you as if you fight with them. They think you've got the fire, you're defending yourself, you fight for yourself. But I feel like in this connection, this person and other people, like you are up against many people, Taurus. The fighting, a lot of drama, bickering, hassle. They think maybe you're a hassle, Taurus, for some reasons. Of course, there's a reason why Taurus would argue, right? It takes a lot for us to actually get into argument, because we don't like pointless arguments, you know. But as Taurus, we get to, you know, we all know, bottle up our emotions, and then when it's too much, it's just bloody too much. And then we're like, all right, now you've entered the battle zone with me. That's what Taurus says, okay? And don't forget, there's no other fighter who's as determined as Taurus, right? So they know this, and they find that annoying about you. They do. But there is a reason why you are a fighter, okay? And they're like, oh my goodness. They probably are tired, you know, because when a Taurus do ends up fighting, well, I mean verbal fight, I'm talking about verbal fight, you know, we can really surprise ourselves, each other, right? Ourselves, Taurus, we can say such smart stuff that we don't even know where it comes from, right? But anyway, this person, I don't want to keep going about fighting. When I mean, I just feel like, you know, now that these cards pop out, like, you know, I feel like you two have been arguing, Taurus, okay? You know, and they thought this connection was a hassle with you, that maybe you were a hassle, that, you know, just because you always say something back, or, you know, you wouldn't have it because you're a stubborn star sign, okay? And they're like, oh my goodness, Taurus, I need to take a break. I'm so tired emotionally, you know. They felt emotional, overburdened, overwhelmed. You know, maybe there's something else going on in their life, okay, Taurus, you know. And yes, we Taurans, we can be too much when we do get annoyed, you know. When someone does, you know, pinch us, when someone is under our skin, if that's the expression, right? We do get, you know, we can be annoying, but there's a reason for it. There's a long way to put us in that particular position, that place, okay? So this person's like, I need a break. That, you know, they might have taken a break because it was too much for them emotionally. And then we've got a card for them, 10 of Swords. So, you know, this was a painful ending, okay, for them as well. So if you're not with them, and if you think that it didn't hurt them, it did, Taurus, okay? It did hurt them too. Painful ending, okay? There's something they didn't see coming, okay? Maybe you just decided, you know what? After what you've done to me, you say that, Taurus, I'm not gonna... I don't want to say that because last week I talked about forgiveness, but the card's telling me, you know, after, you know, what you've done to me, I'm just gonna show you how I roll, okay? So I feel like the situation might have been that you actually left them without giving them any notice, and they found that very painful. It was a painful ending because you didn't give them a warning, Taurus. It was like press exit button and you were out, and you were just out. Maybe it was after an argument with them, and it was just like, for you, it was like the last, you know, the last time. It was like, you know, you felt like you had to draw the line. So you did, Taurus, okay? And it was draining them as well, and they didn't see that coming. Whatever you've said, possibly, it did hurt them as well, Taurus, okay? And I'm not picking on you, Taurus, because I'm a Taurus too. What I'm trying to say is that they've experienced a painful ending, okay? The end of the cycle. Because I feel like they did not expect of you just to exit the situation without giving them a warning. And that is very much in our nature, Taurans, to do that. You know, we let people push us. We are the doormat forever and ever and ever. And then one day I'm like, mate, I'm out of here. And they don't even turn around and you're gone, you know. So that is interesting about us, right? You also view them with, oh my goodness, they didn't get over you, Taurus. You know that they're thinking of you. You did not get over, because they never saw this. They never thought you would give up on them like that. They found this like a very painful ending, okay? Because I feel like you didn't leave. You might have had disagreement or something, some kind of a drama right before you left the situation, okay? But they never saw, they didn't think it would be a painful ending. They didn't think it would hurt them at all, but it did, okay? So at first they took break from you, Taurus. Then there was the painful ending because of Swords thinking, mind, because they've realized this is the end. The Taurus is gone. They're gone, okay? Maybe someone betrayed you here. You know that for some reasons they're still thinking of you. They did not get over you. They're crying over spilled milk. It's like they've just realizing what they've lost, Taurus. Here. They're crying over spilled milk. Okay? They did not get over the situation. They're feeling sorrow now. If you're thinking that it didn't hurt them at all, you're wrong. What happens, it caught up with them much later than with you. And usually it does with some people. It just caught up with them much later. Okay? There was a time when they had to lock themselves in a house, Taurus, just to deal with the emotions you put them through. Not that you put them through. Like, they had a lot of emotions for you. Okay? So your exit, or your slow movement, and then sudden exit because of betrayal or something happened there, created a very painful ending for them. Wake up call. And all of a sudden they felt regretful, or feeling regretful about the past. They still, you know, thinking about it. They did not get over you. But I think that's an old person. I feel like, you know, you're moving towards something new, Taurus. Because with this old person, I don't think, you know, there's been too much drama. They made you dramatic almost. They drag you into drama. So what is their main blockage, Taurus? Let's look into their main blockage for my beautiful Taurians. Wow. The Magician in a reverse position, Taurus, here. That's the blockage. You know, I feel the blockage is like, you know, someone here doesn't want to manifest this. You, Taurus, don't want this anymore. And that is the blockage. It's not even a blockage. You're just not interested in it. You know, you don't want to manifest a connection here. You don't. You're not interested. So what is the possible outcome? Of course, you're going to think of them, and you will be thinking of them for a long time, possibly. But it doesn't mean you want to manifest anything. You don't. Back in time, you wanted. They were everything you ever wanted. Now you're like, not interested. Sorry. I'm just not interested. So the outcome here is 2 cards. Being defensive and suspending something. You know, hanging in there. Maybe it's you. It's like, you know, I don't want to even think about it. I feel like this is you on this side. This is you, Taurus, the Hangman. This is your position. And this is the person you're dealing with, defensive. Okay? They're very defensive right now. They're defending themselves. Maybe defending that. Like, you know, because they see it this way. Look, there are 5 of wands here. Okay, there's a few. I feel like these are the same ones. I feel like this is you and them. And, you know, you two maybe or might have had a fight, discussion, argument, heated discussion. And they defending themselves. But I didn't say that. But I didn't do that. But no, it wasn't like that. Maybe you're feeling that they're defensive. Maybe you've heard that they were trying to explain themselves here. Usually it's about fighting for the belief, in this card for what we believe. But here I feel like it's different, Taurus. They're defensive. They're like, I didn't do it. I've never said that. It wasn't me. And you're like, alrighty. You just like, this is you. You're practicing mindfulness. You're hanging in there. You're pressing pause button. You're suspending. You can't even hear it. You don't even want to go back. Because it's like a spectrum, right? Going backwards, going forward. You're just okay where you are. Okay? I don't want to manifest it. And I don't even know what you're on about. Quite frankly. That's how I see it. Let's clarify, what are they being defensive about? Oh my goodness. So you are like, listen, I don't want to manifest this connection with you. I don't want to have a relationship with you. I'm not interested. And they are defensive. They're fighting for it. They're fighting for the Magician. They're fighting for manifestation of this cycle with you. They're fighting for having a new cycle with you, Taurus. They're fighting for, they believe it's good for you too to start a new cycle. They believe, you know, they can make this happen. But this is where you are. I'm not interested. I don't want to. They don't give up here, Taurus. Let's clarify once again. 7 of Wands. Wow. 7 of Swords in reverse position. They're being defensive because they were dishonest in the past, Taurus, and they're like, I didn't do it, I didn't say it, I didn't run away, I didn't know, it wasn't me. So they're trying to defend themselves, hoping that by having a good excuse they will be able to manifest something with you, to have a new cycle with you. And you are like, yada 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 yada. Magician in the reverse. I'm not interested. Let's find out why you're not interested. Oh my goodness. Is this... Let me see. That is not... Because sometimes I get confused. I'm going to double check if it's Ace of Cups, if it's Page of Cups. Okay, what is sec? Because in this deck I'm getting confused sometimes. This is very important. Just give me one sec. It's important because the message will differ depending on the card, right? One sec, please. Okay. Oh my goodness. So the blockage is you don't want to manifest, quite simply, this love. You don't want to manifest this love. Look. Because you don't have a passion for them any longer like you used to possibly. And this connection does not give you butterflies in your stomach. No. You're not passionate. And that's why you're not interested. The passion is gone. It's like, love is gone. Where are we supposed... Oh, sorry. What are we supposed to do? After all that we've been through. Da, na, 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 na. Now that love is gone. Love is gone. Sorry, this is David Guetta. Love is gone. Look at the clip, it's quite good actually. Where are we supposed to do after all that we've been through? Can't to let go. Now that the love is gone. Love is gone. I like that clip because they do this thing like the dance. Okay, I'm gonna stop this singing now. I'm sorry. I've been playing this song this week actually to my students because we did some kind of activity when they had to describe video clip. Video clip was in silence and they were like describing actions. That's why it got stuck in my head. Right. So you don't want to manifest. There's no passion, no love. One more card. That's the blockage. Wow, flew out. And you're the Queen of Swords now, okay? Queen of Swords used to be the Queen of Wands. So, you know, you're coming from the place of logic. You're being very practical, very honest, you know, trustworthy. What I mean by that, you know, you might come across quite ruthless, sorry. Oh God, what's wrong with my English? Quite, you know, you're very experienced here. You've been there, you've done it, you know. If the passion is gone, the love is gone for Taurus. Okay, and you can't sometimes fix things like this. I mean, how can you fix this? If someone betrayed you possibly, you know, how can you fix this honesty? How can you fix it? If they've done it once, they're gonna do it all over again, right? Can you fix it? So the outcome is the hangman. You're hanging in there. That is the outcome. You're like, all right, I don't really want to think about it because the Christmas is coming and that's what I'm focusing on. Now the hangman, let's clarify. Whoa, Queen of Wands in reverse position. So yeah, in the past, you know, there was a passion in here. You were passionate, but now you're lacking passion. But at the same time, you might be feeling creatively blocked. Like, you're lacking creativity right now, okay? Yeah, you don't even like, if they coming to you and if they defending themselves and they're saying, oh, I didn't say that, I didn't do it. It doesn't even stir a fire within you. You don't even get annoyed, because Queen of Wands can be quite moody, annoying. You know, you're just like it doesn't matter any longer. Like, it's just whatever, you know, whatever. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm lacking vocabulary in this reading. I struggle to express myself. So what's the piece of advice from my Taurus and the person they're dealing with? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh goodness. 2 cards came out. Whoa. Okay. Communication issues, cutting off communication, no new beginning. Okay, so King of Swords came out first. This is about, you know, seeing the situation for what it is, looking at facts, being analytical, being practical, using your logic, and you know, making a decision about not taking a new beginning, because this is your logical, this decision you're making out of, you know, logic, out of it's analytical choice. You know, you're not involving your emotions here, Taurus. No, maybe in the past you felt very passionate and you wanted a new beginning with this person. That is not the case any longer. You see the truth of this sword. Okay, you see the lies, you detect lies. This King of Swords is like a great lie detector. Okay, but the advice is, you know, maybe I feel like, you know, you might be a little bit too logical, Taurus. Okay, I would say it would be nice if you're communicating with this person, or if you're making a decision about this, because I know you're hanging in right now. You're not really doing anything. I know you don't want to manifest this, okay? But I feel like, you know, I want you to also listen to your inner voice, not just to your logic, okay? I know why you're doing it. I know why you're being practical for our, you know, Venus and Capricorn season, which is up to 20th of December. You know, you don't want a new beginning, because you can see them for who they are, okay? But if you're not sure whether to take this new beginning, before you take this, you know, don't get into anything new here with Page of Wands until you see, or you know everything about someone, until you get to know someone. Communication first, okay? Because sometimes as Taurans we jump into a connection because we feel passion, right? And then next or 2 months later we find out that someone is married or involved with someone else, possibly. I've been in a situation like that, let's say. So, you know, get to the bottom of the truth. Find out if this person is truthful. Are they telling the truth? Are they worth your time, Taurus? Okay, are they gonna hurt you? You know, can you smell any bullshit? Can you smell a rat? If you do, cut them off. If you don't, continue, you know, watching this person. Be fair, be honest, be upfront with them about what you want. Because when you're honest, when you're upfront, which you are like that in a way, that's the only way for you to get to know someone, okay? Yeah. What else about King of Swords? You know, use the facts. See, look at the actions, okay? Words. It's not about the words here. Look at the action. What is this person doing? What has this person proved to you? And if they talk to you, if they try to defend themselves, you tell them, listen, love. These are the true cold facts. And for that reason, I am not even interested. I'm not even close to being interested in manifesting this. Wow, Taurus. Bottom of the deck. But they are not giving up on you. This is not you, this is them. They are not letting go of you here. For a change. Wow. Okay. And the other deck, we've got the 6 of Swords. You know, you walked away from something that was not stable, towards stable water, and now they're like, Taurus, but I mean, why did that happen? Oh my goodness. Taurus, let's get you an animal spirit. Sorry, cross watcher. Of course, you know, I'm not picking on you at all. This is for Taurus. Camel, I thought you had that last time. Trust the resources. Trust that you have the resources to get you through the challenges before you. Okay, Taurus, everything you've been through, all of your life experiences that prepared you to be where you are, that prepared you for this situation, that prepared you to be more logical, be more analytical, and you look at the cold, maybe that stands for truth, facts that are that can be proven, what's written black and white, okay, in order to make a decision, okay. Now you know of this sort, who can lie to you, who might be lying, okay. You can detect lies. You're a great lie detector. If you sense this about anyone, this person or anyone, just do not get involved into a new beginning, okay. Because your life experiences, helped you to be where you are, and they helped you now to see, to get to know someone before you jump into it too quickly because you follow your heart. Sometimes, it's like, what was her name, that singer, she died, love is a losing game, remember? And love made her lose her mind. Love is a losing game, and I think you're not allowing for this to happen. And the Camel, this card is telling you, you were prepared for this. You were prepared not to be in a situation when love is going to trick you. Okay, you're not gonna be tricked by love. Love is not gonna be a losing game for you. No more, Taurus. Love is not a losing game for my Taurus. What a singing reading, full of singing. Oh my goodness, I'm a little bit tired as I am, because it's the end of the week. Of course, still one more day to go work. Taurians, I want one more card for that advice. Okay, justice. What's happening is fair. Okay, justice is on your side. So, my beautiful Taurians, keep warm throughout this week. Don't forget to drink hot ginger tea, preferably with honey in a beautiful mug. And I will see you next weekend. I'm not saying Merry Christmas yet to you, because I will still be able, there's still 2 more weeks for me to say, Merry Christmas and all of that. So thank you very much, and thank you so much for your support, for your kind words, for your comments. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so blessed, and I hope I'll always be here for you. Love you. Bye.